Dasa Arahato Sammasambuddhassa Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sammasambuddhassa Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sammasambuddhassa. So we go today to the saṃyojana. Saṃyojanagocchakaṃ. Saṃyojana, it is a tied, something that tied us. So it is like a rope. So saṃyojana, let me see Pali test. Saṃyojanagocchakaṃ. So saṃyojanagocchakaṃ, wait. Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, mātikā. Asawa. Okay, there. Saṃyojana Dhamma. Okay. There also in that the Gocchaka. So start from 20 to 25. So there are 6 dukkha. Okay, 6 dukkha. Like a asawa Gocchaka. So saṃyojana, first dukkha is a saṃyojana Dhamma, no saṃyojana Dhamma. The Dhamma, so saṃyojana Dhamma, the Dhamma that can be called as a saṃyojana. So no saṃyojana, the Dhamma that cannot be called as a saṃyojana. Saṃyojaniya Dhamma, the object of a saṃyojana. Asaṃyojaniya, the Dhamma which are not the object. Saṃyojana, then another third dukkha is saṃyojana, saṃyuddha dukkha. So saṃyuddha Dhamma, vibhyuddha Dhamma. The Dhamma that associate with the saṃyojana and then dissociate from the saṃyojana. So the last 3 dukkha are combination of previous dukkhas respectively. So the fourth dukkha is saṃyojana jeva Dhamma saṃyojaniya. So the Dhamma should be saṃyojana and also the object of saṃyojana. So number 2 vada is the Dhamma that should be the object of saṃyojana, but they should not be saṃyojana. So number 24, that is number 5 dukkha. Saṃyojana jeva Dhamma saṃyojana saṃyuddha. They should be the Dhamma that should be saṃyojana as well as associate with the saṃyojana. So number 2 vada is the Dhamma that associate with the saṃyojana, but they should not be saṃyojana. Then the last dukkha, that is number 6 dukkha. Saṃyojana vibhyuddha khopana Dhamma saṃyojaniyapi asaṃyojaniyapi. The Dhamma that do not associate with the saṃyojana, but they are object of saṃyojana. That is first vada. Second vada is they do not associate with the saṃyojana and also they are not the object of the saṃyojana. So in this way we have a 6 dukkha. So if we go to Athasalini, very short explanation, here we can see saṃyojanagocchakaṃ yassa saṃvijjhanti Tambogalan, what does it mean? Saṃyojanandi, bandandi, saṃyojana. So, yes, for a certain person, the dhammas are there. Saṃyojandi. Okay, the dhamma, certain dhammas are there. So, Tambogalan, this dhamma, Tambogalan, to that person. What does it mean? Saṃyojandi, bandandi. So, bandhan, saṃyojandi is explained with the bandandi. So, saṃyojandi, bandandi, it means times. Times around. The times around. Where? In the vada, in the cycle of suffering. In the cyclic suffering. So that is why these dhammas are called the saṃyojana. It is like a what? It is like a rope. Okay, with the rope. So if we tie a kind of if we tie a dog, suppose we may use a very long rope, but so even though the dog may go anywhere he like, but finally he has to return back to you, to the person who died with the rope. So also saṃyojanas are the dhamma that tie us. So in the round of suffering. So maybe now we are in the karma existence, since we are sphere. But if we have a saṃyojana, so maybe after that we may practice the jhana, concentration, meditation, and attain the jhana. Because of that jhana, we may go to the Rupa Brahma. Okay, Rupa Brahma or Arupa Brahma, both. But because we are tied with that, with the saṃyojana, so one day we have to return back. We have to come back to the sensuous sphere. So also, so it may go to the woeful states. Those human beings, they may go to the woeful states because we are tied with the saṃyojana. So long as we are going around the samsara, so we are tied with that rope. Okay, so because these dhammas tie us around the samsara. Only when we are able to cut off these ties, then we can be liberated. So that's why saṃyojana. So we can understand that dhamma, it is not a person, it is not any other thing, but the dhamma that ties us in the samsara, in the cyclic suffering. So whoever have such as dhamma, saṃyojana dhamma, then they are sure to be tied in the round of the suffering. Here, saṃyojana, the word saṃyojana is explained with the saṃyojandi saṃyojana. Okay, saṃyojandi is a vikaha, san is a preface, huja, huge, that is a root. So, in the grammar books or root explanation of the root, the root huge belong to three groups. That is the Bhuwadi group, Tiwadi group, also Juradi group. So when it is belong to Diwadi group, so it is in the sense of effort, make effort, or concentration, or also in the sense of blaming or criticizing, to criticize to blame. So, but here, in this context, commentator explain bandhanti. So it means with that bandhanti, we can understand that this saṃyojanti belong to the Churadi group. Churadi group. Churadi group. So when this root huge belong to Churadi group, it is in the sense of bandhana. In the sense of bandhana. So with the bandhanti, it explained like that. So which group it belongs to, and also in which sense. So saṃyojanti, bandhanti, saṃyojana, we have to make a vigraha. Then plus yuja, and then another surface. Or you surface, or you change into anna. Okay, saṃyojana. So that is one thing. And then tato anyi no saṃyojana. So as you see, saṃyojanas. So we have kamaraga saṃyojana, bhavaraga saṃyojana. Sometimes the bhavaraga is divided into two, ruparaga saṃyojana, aruparaga saṃyojana also. Although all of them belong to the loba. Patika also saṃyojana, dosa saṃyojana. So some people, they get angry to one another. So whenever they see one another, they get angry. So even though before they have never seen each other, but once they see one another, they feel upset. They cannot, they feel uncomfortable one another. They don't like to be with each other. So that is also patika is there, but they happen to be there together. Okay, they happen to be there together. Why? Because they are tied with the saṃyojana, patika saṃyojana. Even though they don't like one another, they have to be together. Maybe work together in the same office, maybe, and also in this way. So in Myanmar we got Saṃyojan sheet. So it is, they have a kind of attachment or affection one another. It is, if someone say Saṃyojan sheet, it means in a good sense. So but if there is a patika saṃyojana, it is not good in good sense. They are tied with the patika saṃyojana. Mana, patika saṃyojana. Mana also saṃyojana, conceit. Mana, kamaraga, bhavaraga, patika, and also mana saṃyojana, deity saṃyojana, wrong view also saṃyojana. It tied us. So if we are tied with to a certain view, for example, to a communism, to the democratic view, democracy or whatever view, we have an attachment. So then, so it means that there is a deity saṃyojana. Deity saṃyojana. Kamaraga, bhavaraga, patika, mana, deity, silabhata, brahma, saṃyojana. It is also habit. So sila, habit, vada, practice. Habit and practice. Sometimes it is translated as a rites and ritual. So over there also, so on this thing also we may have we may tie. Okay, we may tie into these rites and ritual or habit. If you have a kind of habit, so if one day suppose you usually wake up at 5 o'clock, it became a habit. So maybe one day you wake up at about 6 or maybe later than that. At that time you feel not uncomfortable, we feel not comfortable, not convenient, because habit. We may regret that today I cannot get up maybe at 5 o'clock and so on. My habit is broken. So in this way, sila, habit, vada, practice, so they are also saṃyojana. So we may tie into that habit and practices as well. Sila, vada, kamaraga, bhavaraga, patika, mana, deity, sila, vada, brahmasa, vijikicca, also a kind of a saṃyojana. Doubt, skeptical doubt. So that is also saṃyojana. And also mana already, Uddhacca saṃyojana, avijja saṃyojana. So Uddhacca, restlessness, is also a kind of a saṃyojana. Then the last one is avijja. Avijja also saṃyojana, ignorance. So these are the dhamma that tie us in the round of suffering. So what does it mean? Here maybe karma. What is that? Karma, kilesa, vibhaga. So there are three kinds of rounds or cycle. Karma vada, kilesa vada, vibhaga vada is there. Whatever we have now and currently what we have, the physical body and so on, that is vibhaga. So on that we have an attachment. Okay, we have an attachment, or we have a regarding that positions and possessions, there may arise anger or mana, conceit, or any other three things. Then that time us in that condition. So in this way, kilesa vada arises. And then because of kilesa, then we make another karma. Kilesa on the result. Then we make a karma vada. So another karma. So that karma also again produce another vipaka. In this way it goes. So from existence to existence, go around in the 31 planes of existences. So it is called saṃyojana. Tato anyi no saṃyojana nama. So apart from the dhamma which are apart from these 10 kinds of saṃyojana dhamma, the others are called no saṃyojana dhamma. This is for the second pada. Then next one is second dukkha is saṃyojaniya dukkha. Saṃyojaniya, asaṃyojaniya. So saṃyojaniya is here is play. Aramana bhavan upagandawa. Having approach to the state of aramana, object. Saṃyojana sambandhanena. So saṃyojana sambandhana means connecting, okay, joining with the saṃyojana. Saṃyojana nahita. So they are what? They are the conditions for the saṃyojana. Okay, hita is a condition. The condition, so condition here means the object. Okay, these dhammas, the dhammas serve as the condition for the saṃyojana to arise. So such as a object. Okay, so that's why they are called saṃyojaniya. Saṃyojanana hita saṃyojaniya. It is a dadita, hita dadita. Saṃyojana plus iya surface in the sense of a hita. So how it sub at the condition. So maybe sometime some of the Dhamma sub at the condition by associating saṃyojanā. But here is in order to prevent that kind of association, so commentator provide aramana bhavan upakandawa, having approach to the state of aramana object. So condition here means what? Not association, but the object, being object, serving as the object. So Logiya Citta, Cittasika, and Rupa, they serve as the object of a saṃyojana. So that's why they have a connection with the saṃyojana. That's why the dhammas are called saṃyojaniya. It is called Logiya Dhamma. Okay. So that is a commentary explanation. You may take note that the hita tatita, saṃyojana na hita saṃyojaniya. Then what is the Dhamma? So how to pick up the Dhamma? Here mentioned. So saṃyojanasa aramana pajjaya buddhana edam adivajana. Edam refer to the word saṃyojana. The Dham saṃyojaniya. The Dham saṃyojaniya is adivajana is the name. The Dham saṃyojaniya is a name for the aramana pajjaya or the saṃyojana. Okay, name for the aramana pajjaya or the saṃyojana. So aramana pajjaya means saṃyojana's object is what? Logiya Citta Cittasika Rupa. Okay. So not to confuse, because saṃyojaniya can be many things. That's why so in order to prevent another meaning, so the word saṃyojaniya in this context is the name for this Dhamma. Object of a saṃyojana. Na saṃyojaniya, the Dhamma which are not the object of saṃyojana, it is that is why they are called asaṃyojaniya. That is the Lokuttara Dhamma. Magga Citta, Phala Citta, Cittasika, and Nibbana. Sesan Hituka Jage, Voda Nayini, Yojitava. The remaining should be joined, should be attempted as with the method that has been mentioned previously in the Hetugochaka. So for the Taduga, Foduga, Pituga, Situga, so explanations are the same with the Hetugochaka. Like that. So it is. So let's go to Mātikā. Okay. So where is Mātikā? On the page number 53. Kilesa Gamma Vibhaga Vadana Pajjaya Bhavena Tatha Saṃyojandi. Okay, as a cause or the Kilesa Vada, Gamma Vada, Vibhaga Vada. So Tatha means in this Vada, in these cycles round of suffering, saṃyojanti, they tied, the dhammas are tied. So tying the people, beings in the cyclic suffering. So as a cause for the what? As a cause for the kilesa karma vibhaga vada. Sati bi anyesan tapajjaya bhave na vina saṃyojanani te san tapajjaya bhavo atti. Even though, okay, satipi means even though there are the dhammas. Okay. So the dhamma which serve as the cause for the saṃyojana, not that one. Tika. Okay, let me see where is the tika. Okay. Inyesam. So that is, yeah. Anyesam, other dhamma, or the other dhamma. Okay, or the other dhamma means apart from the 9 saṃyojana dhamma, even though we have a 10 saṃyojana, so and the Abhidhamma Sangha, and then we have a study Sudanda method and Abhidhamma method. If we put all of them together, we get a 9 ultimate reality. So that is a loba. Kamaraga, Ruparaga, Aruparaga, and Bhavaraga, the same thing. It is attachment. Okay, loba. And also loba, dosa, deity. Deity and Silabda Brahmas are the same. So the ultimate reality, that is deity. Vichikicca, and then mana, udaja, ahirika, mana, udaja, avijja. Okay, these are 9 dhamma. Apart from these 9 dhamma, there are any other defilements. Okay, mental defilements are also there. So still remain. And also any other actions, volitional actions are also there. These volitional actions are also can be the cause for the for the cause of the karma, kilesa, vipaka, vada. So even though there are any other cause apart from the nine saṃyojana dhammas, so vina saṃyojanani te santapajaya bhavo na ati. So living inside saṃyojana, the dhammas does not happen. Okay. So basing on these saṃyojana, so the dhammas happened. It means these saṃyojana serve as the main source, main cause. So even though karmas are there, so karma based on these saṃyojana, karma happen. Kilesa, other kilesa also happened like that. So that's why also vipaka. That's why even though there are any other causes for the rising of these 3 cycles, that they karma, kilesa, and vipaka, but these causes does not arise without the saṃyojana. So that's why. So in the Atthagata, they are mentioned what does mean saṃyojanti? Okay, yes, samvajanti tambogalam. What does mean saṃyojanti? Pandanti. So only 9 dhammas are taking. So no other dhammas. As a saṃyo, the cause for the 3 round of suffering. Here commented Muladika Sayadaw provide Oram Bhagi Yodam Bhagiya Sanghhi Dehi Oram Bhagiya Odam Bhagiya Sanghhi Dehi. So Sanghida may call it under the name of the Oram Bhagiya and Odam Bhagiya. So if we divide Saṃyojana, we can divide into two groups. One group is Oram Bhagiya. Another is Odam Bhagiya. Bhaga means portion. Oram Bhagiya means lower portion. So that is a yojana that leads to the lower abodes. And also Odam Bhagiya Saṃyojana is the Saṃyojana that lead to the higher abode. So So first, we can count 5 Kamaraga, Piṭaka, Deity, Silabada, Brahmasa, Vijikaja. So these 5 lead us to the lower abode. Okay, so another 5 is Ruparaga, Aruparaga, Saṃyojana, and then also Mana, Udaja, Avaja. So these 5 lead to the higher abode, lead us to the higher abode. That's why they are called Odambagiya Saṃyojana. So these Saṃyojana that are collected or included under the Odambagiya Saṃyojana. Tandam Bhava Nibadaka Kama Niyamo Bhava Niyamo Ja Hodi. So Tandam Bhava Nibadaka producing the Bhava. Okay, produce the Kama Bhava, produce the Ubabadi Bhava. So like that. So and also Niyama is a definite or certainty. So Kama. So if we have this kind of a Odambagiya Kama, so Odambagiya Saṃyojana. So because of that Odambagiya Saṃyojana, we do something, then it will lead to the lower stage. Okay, lower stage. Lower stage means karma. Okay, karma existence is called lower stage. Okay, maybe deities or human beings or powerful states. They are called Odambagiya. So if we have that kind of a Saṃyojana, so we may make a definite setting, a definite karma, and also there will be definite existence. Setting, sure existence. Okay, existence, fixed existence. So even though we may go up, okay, we may go up, it will pull down. We may go up to the higher stage, Rupa Bhava, Arupa Bhava. So because we are on our back, on our waist, there is a rope. So that rope, that Saṃyojana will pull us down to be in a karma plane or deva plane or in a woeful existence. So sometimes also we may, if we have a kind of a karma, okay, because of the Saṃyojana, then so other than we may be born in a woeful state, other than we may be pulled up with that is because of that is Saṃyojana. So based on the Saṃyojana, we make a karma. That karma make a definite bhava existence. So like this. So in this way, we are going around in the cycle of the suffering. So Naja. Yes.
Sorry, Sayadaw. Could you please translate the previous sentence again? Satipi anesang tapajaya bhave na vina saṃyojanani.
Tesan tapajaya bhavo ati.
Yeah.
So Satipi. So Satipi, you join. Satipi anesang tapajaya bhave. Satipi. Okay. Anesang tapajaya bhave. Satipi. Like that we translate. So Anyesa means other Dhamma or the other Dhamma. Tapajaya bhave, tap, refer, tap, pronoun tap refer to the 3 round of it, is it 3 round of a suffering, Kama Kilesa Vipaka. Pajaya, the cause, okay, the cause of the 3 round of is it 3 round of a suffering. The bhava stays. Even though Satipi means even though there is state of the being, the cause, okay, for the for this vada, okay. So how to translate? Anyesam Even though we can collectively say, even though there are other dhammas, so that serve as the cause for the three vada. Okay. So we na saṃyojananī without saṃyojana. Tesaṃ tappacaya bhavo. Tesaṃ refer to the other dhamma. Anyesa and tesaṃ, the same thing. Okay. So refer to the same thing. So other dhamma, the dhamma other than the nine saṃyojana. Na'ati, okay. Except or without saṃyojana. The rising or the cause, or we can say tappacaya, right? Tappacaya bhavo. Tappacaya bhavo. So in Myanmar, here is Towo Dhamma Doi, a Joundoi, a pit the bhava is a pit state. State of being the cause of the three rounds. Na'ati. So na'ati means there is a no. So it means without saṃyojana, the other dhamma do not arise. Okay, do not arise. Okay. The other dhamma. So there is no state of being the cause for the arising of the three vada. Okay. Because of the because of the dhamma without saṃyojana. Okay. So in this way we can translate. Because of the dhamma without saṃyojana, there is no arising of the three vada. Okay, tappacaya. There is no state of being the cause for the rising of the three vada. Like that, if we translate it, if we follow grammar, like that. Is it okay?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Okay. So next one is because here the following one is explanation of that. So three vada. Okay. The other dhamma. So that associate with the maybe they sub the saṃyojan with the saṃyojan. They are supported by the saṃyojana, and then they rise. So then how do they rise? So how do they make? How these dhammas make three vada arise? Okay, that is explained here. Orambagi yodambagiya sanghitehi cha tandam kamma bhava nibbadaka tandam bhava nibbadaka kamma niyamo bhava niyamo cha body. So my definite karma and definite bhava have been because so tandam bhava nibbadaka, because of kusala karma. Okay, kamojara kusala karma we make, then it will lead to the kamojara vote. And if we do rupavajara kusala karma, it will lead to the rupavajara, and arupa kusala to the arupa. So they are also the object of a saṃyojana. So naja upajjhana saṃyojana sa. Upajjhana saṃyojana sa, for one who has cut off all the saṃyojana. Katanipi kammani, even though there are karma that has been accumulated. So by that person who cut off all the saṃyojana. Bhavan nibbadindi, Bhavan existence. Na nibbaddanti. Na nibbaddanti does not produce. Even though for the Arahants, the Buddha Arahant, they got up all the saṃyojana. That's why. So even though there is a karma, so without the saṃyojana, okay, karma without the saṃyojana produce no result, no rebirth, no new existence. So even though we born in the maybe we become anagami, so anagami also there is some saṃyojana, ruparaga, aruparaga, like that. So that's why. So it go to the rupa arupa, rupa brahma abode. Okay. So it is time. It is time to there, time to the existence. Rupa bhava. Okay, rupa bhava. So because they are tied with the saṃyojana. Ruparaga saṃyojana, aruparaga. So even anagami, it is a time. Only when, so they are time. Only when we cut off all the saṃyojana. So after that, even though we make a karma, so that karma produces no result, no rebirth, again, no new existence. So because there is no saṃyojana.
So we have the katta nipi kamma. We have to understand that the karma in the past, right? Not the new karma.
Katta nipi is that has been done, accumulated.
Yeah, so here it refers to the karma that we have been done before, not the karma of the Arahant, right, Sayadaw?
Yeah. So new, not a new karma. So even though we make a new karma, so even though Arahant they make a new karma, that will not lead to any new existence. They are also making karma. That karma, because it will not produce vibhaka, that's why it became a kiriya. Okay, we call kiriya for the Arahant. So for the Buddha, so simply that is in the general that we can say karma. But the significant difference is no, they do not produce any result. Okay, that's why it is called kiriya, just functioning, just merely doing. Karma here, kadanipi karma is because if here don't refer to the new one, we have a new terms. New karma for the Arahant, we have a new term, that is a kiriya. The kadanipi karma is a past karma. So past karma, even though there is a karma that has been accumulated in the past, but for him, he has a cut of all the saṃyojana. So that's why that these karma do not produce a rebirth. Okay, so that is the just explanation for the previous sentence. So next one, saṃyojitapatiwa saṃyojana. The wa here means so alternatively. So, but here in the previous sentence, that previous sentence is not the explanation for the word saṃyojaniya. Okay, previous sentence. Here wa refer to the indicate the Mulatika Sayadaw's idea. So in the Atthakatha we have read saṃyojana hita saṃyojaniya hita dadita he make. But Atthakatha make hita dadita. So here Mulatika Sayadaw his opinion he add. Not only that one hita dadita, but also karma sadhana. Okay, what is that? Hetu karma sadhana. Hetu karma sadhana also we can make it. Saṃyojitapati saṃyojaniya. Saṃyojitapa. So saṃyojanā shinsi taiko I. It shinsi taiko I. Shinsi taiko I. It is worthy to make beings tied in the round of suffering. That's why they are called saṃyojanīya. Saṃyojitava the saṃyojanīya. Saṃyojitava means shinsi type. It is worthy to be joined. Okay, worthy to make saṃyojitava. The Dhamma that should be, how can we say, should be caused to join. That is okay. Saṃyojitava. The Dhamma that should be caused to join. Okay, that's why it is called saṃyojanīya. So shinsi type. So according to that explanation, it became a Kitapada. So Karita. So saṃyojanīya is a Kitapada. So some plus yuja root and then ne surface. Okay, Karita surface and also aniya surface. Saṃyojanīya. So another one also he provided. Saṃyojani niyodha also. So joined, connect. So in the connect with the saṃyojana. Saṃyojani niyodha, saṃyojanīya, like the niyodha dadita, also possible. The Muladika Sayadaw provide. So there is saṃyojana, how to say? Saṃyojanīya is saṃyojana plus ika surface. So ika, nika surface. So from ka change into ya. So it became a saṃyojanīya. And also saṃyojanīya. So also there may be iya surface. Have you ever heard that the ika surface is an iya surface? Ika, mostly we have had ika surface. Saṃyojanīka, like Abhavada Saṃyojanīka, Mahvavada Saṃyojanīka, like that ika surface mostly appear with the ika surface. Here Bhadadika Sayadaw mentioned that iya surface is also proper. Okay. So then another one is another paragraph is another sentence we can say. Yes, sentence starting from the Duragadasa up to the Viridabha. It is talking about the different meaning between the saṃyojana, kanta, and then saṃyojana, kanta, and also what? Yoga. So 3 words, the different meaning of the 3 words. So saṃyojana also tied, kanta also tied, yoga also tied. What is the difference? So here Muladika Sayadaw provide Duragadasa bi agadana do Nesari do Abhidhamma wasena Abhidhamma wasena Bandana saṃyojana. Saṃyojana is a tied. So by means of not giving the chance to be liberated. Okay, because if it is a tied, it does not give you, if you are tied, okay, that person, that time does not let you escape. That does not let you escape. Because agadana do, duragadasa bi agadana do, even though we go to the very far distance. So go to America, even though you go to America, so Agadanado, it drags, because it drags back to Myanmar, to Ragadasabi. So even though we may go to the Rupa Brahma very high, Arupa Brahma very high, over there we live for a long time, but so we have a time to the karma existence, so it dragged down, we are dragged down, pulled down from there. That's why, so Saṃyojana give you no chance for the liberation. Nesarido Appa Dana. Dana is a giving. Abba here means a no giving, not giving, in the sense of a no. Adhana was in the Abba Dana. So that they go Saṃyojana. So like we are tied with the rope. Okay. So very long rope, we may go so far, but finally we will be pulled. So that is Saṃyojana. Saṃyojana, the tying with the Saṃyojana is like a tying with the rope. Okay. So, and also about the Ganta. Ganta Garanam Sinkalika Chagalaganam Viya Padibada Da Garanam Wa Gantanam Ganto Ganta Garana. Ganta Garana. Ganta means making a knot. So to Ganta Garana, to make a knot. So like a what? Sankalika Chagalaka. Sankalika is a what? Like a feather. Sankalika is like a feather. So in the so maybe ion change we have. So one ion after another, they are tied. Many sagas are tied around one another. So that is Sankalika. Sankalika is like a feather. And also Chakalaga. Chakalaga is referring to the what? T-U-F-T, tap of the rope. Okay, the rope. Maybe Asian diet, but nowadays we may go what? A rack. Okay, so we clean the food before we enter into the room or enter into the house. We have to clean whatever dust. So on the rack. Okay, so sake rack. The rack is what? A round rack. Okay, round rack. So with the what? So many maybe ropes are tying together. Okay, so I don't know whether you have seen or not. Maybe in Myanmar we try to make a kind of rope with the coconut covers. Okay, coconut covers, the outer cover of the coconut. They try to twist and then make a rope. So we make many sagas. Okay, so for the in order to use as a rack. Okay, round rack. Chagalaka is a round rack. So over there, so in that rack we can see what? So many sagas are put together. Okay, many sagas are put together. So also Ganda Garana is the tied. They are tied with the what? So in Myanmar they go Tangwinju, Chidobasu, Windogedo, Sapwedi Apiko, Pujim, tying around. So connect it. Okay, good. So for the Saṃyojana, it may let you go far away, maybe even in a very far place, maybe let you go. But one day you have to come back. So like a rope, it's like a tying with a rope. So Ganda is closely tied. Okay, Khanda is we are tied closely to what? We are tied closely here, like what? Chudi Padisandi, Chudi Padisandi. So Nama and Rupas. Okay, Nama and Rupas are tied to the Chudi Padisandi, like that. So the like a change. Okay, like a change. That's sort of a Padibada da. Padibada da means closely connected. Karana. So Karana means making to be closely connected. So that sort of thing is called Gandana, Ganta. So the way that time is different. Even though the time, yoga also time, saṃyojana also time, Ganta also time. But the way they die is different. Saṃyojana is dying like what? Dying with the rope. Ganta is dying like a chain. Okay. So, and also, Sankilisa, Karana, Yojana, Yoga is a word. Yoga is a Yojana. So, Yojana may also dying what? Sankilisa, Silisa means like a sticky, to be stick, to stick. Okay, like a what? Like a super glue. Okay, with the glue. So if we apply the glue, super glue, and then attach to something, maybe we apply a paper on, we apply a glue on the paper, and then we stick to the wall or to the book and so on. So like this. So Sansilisa Karana, making to be sticked. Okay, so with the glue. So such kind of a tying is called yoga. So yoga is explained like what? So paraloga, no, not that one. So they tied sentient beings in the round of suffering. Okay, so once we are born, okay, once we are born, what we have to, maybe on our, maybe even though we cannot see, so on our physical body or on our nama and rupa, mentality, materiality, so karma vada, kilesa vada, and vipaka vada are together. Okay, stick together. Cannot be removed. Very hard to be removed. So in this way, so that's kind of a connection, that kind of a time is called yoga. So the way the time is different. Aya meditation we say so the veritable. So it is aya meditation we say so. That is the significant differences among these three times. So and then continue to say ya dhammana sabhawa keja we say sañuna. So sabhawa we say sa keja we say sa new means Noah. Okay, for the Noah, that is Bhagavata by the Buddha, who is the Noah or the special nature, special characteristics, and special function of the Dhammas. Saṃyojanagocchakaṃ, Aramane, Tappajesu, Ja. Okay, so the Ja we can join with the Saṃyojanagocchakaṃ, Aramane, Ja, Tappajesu, Ja. So Saṃyojanagocchakaṃ means association, the Dhamma that associate with, and also Aramane Sujja, that is on the objects. And also Tappajeya Sujja. Tappajeya is what? Tappajeya here, Sayadaw translate as a word. It refers to the result, okay, benefit or result. So it is a kind of Bhovi Samasa, according to that translation. Tapaji Suja, Tapaji means Tapaji Suja, it is what? How to translate? Let me see. Tapaji Suja, Ajodaya Donai Lagao. Okay, Ajodaya means in the resultant Dhammas, which are with the Aramana cause and Saṃyojanagocchakaṃ cause. Okay, Sama with the Aramana Pajaya, Sama with the Saṃyojanagocchakaṃ. So that they go Tapajaya. So it refers to the resultant Dhammas and the associated Dhammas and the object Dhammas and also the resultant Dhammas. So Dehi Dehi Nepadiya Manam Tandan Geja Visesam Pasandena. Pasandena Geja Vise Pasandena referring to the Buddha. The Buddha who sees Geja Visesa significant function. Tandan Geja Visesa. So significant such and such a significant function. Dehi Dehi Nepadiya Mana. Dehi Dehi referring to these causes. Okay, different causes or such and such causes if we do or if we accumulate Nepadiya Mana. Nepadiya Mana is translated as a Pizi Ato. Nepadeti, Pizi Zei, Piezo Zei, accomplished. Okay, accomplished. So accomplished by if they accomplished by these causes, Saṃyojanagocchakaṃ cause or Aramana cause, and then Tandangeja wishes, and they appear significant functions. So significant function means the function of the saṃyojana. Okay, these the same dhammas, they may have different functions. Okay, they may add as a saṃyojana, sometimes they may add as a gandha, they may add as a yoga as well. So that is referring to the Keja Visesa. Pasandina, so the Buddha who sees that significant functions. Titi Dhamma Datha. So Asawa Saṃyojana Gandhari Vasena Buddha. So it is said by the Buddha by means of the Asawa Saṃyojana Gandha, okay, and then yoga, etc. Tata in the manner, in the different manners, to these Dhamma. So these Dhamma, for example, Asawa, Oga, Yoga, they are the same Dhamma, Loba, Dethi, Moha. So the same Dhammas are explained, expounded in a different ways. So because they have, sometimes they may be the same Dhamma, but they have a significant functions. Odadi. So Kimadham Idiwa Dhamma Evam Voda. For which benefit? Only do the Dhamma Evam Voda are said in this way. Kasamaja Voda Ewa Puna Voda. Why? The same words that has been said are said again. So all words are said again. Okay, Voda Ewa. So only do these Dhamma. But for example, in the Asawa case also, Loba Dethi Moha has been said. Here also in the Saṃyojana case also, they appear again. The Voda Eva, Puna Voda. Again in Iti Na Jodi Dava Medan. So it is a reminding. So what? Idam not Jodi Dabam in this way. So in this manner, we should not complain. We should not complain because it is said by the Buddha. Okay, the Buddha, because the Buddha sees every Dhamma, so because of this and that, the causes, their nature, as well as their different significant functions, and also the same Dhamma, but when they associate in one way, with the others, when they associate with the other Dhamma one way, and then when they take another Dhamma as an object, then they may add in another way. That's why they have a significant function. The Buddha, only the Buddha, out of belief in the Buddha, okay, out of faith in the Buddha, so we just listen like that. So we should not make such a question. Why the Dhammas are said, or for what benefit the Dhammas alone are said like this? So why the old Dhammas are repeatedly said again and again? So in this way, we should not make a complaint. So that is Muladika. So if we, then Anudika is not much. So let me see. Anudika, we can go roughly, page number 16. So, and the Pachaya Bhavena, the Saṃyojanathan, Dasedi. So over there in the Muladika, they are mentioned Pachaya Bhavena. Not that one. Pachaya Bhavena. Kilesa Gamma Vibhaga Vadana, Pachaya Bhavena saṃyojanī. Okay. Pachaya Bhavena saṃyojanī. So with this word, so Pachaya Bhavena, the word Pachaya Bhavena shows saṃyojanathaṃ. Okay, saṃyojanathaṃ. What is that? The meaning of the saṃyojana. Or the result of a saṃyojana. Because of the saṃyojana, there arise karma kilesa vibhaga vada, like that. So yathasakam pachaya bhavo eva hi, it is a truth. So karma ragadina vada saṃyojana. Yathasakam means one's own. Okay, well, according to one's own property, one's own belongings, or one's own pachaya. Pachaya bhavo eva, state of being pachaya alone is Kama ragadina vada saṃyojana. So Kama ragadina vada saṃyojana. So they themselves is so how to say kilesa, kilesa saṃyojana. So Kama raga, Kama raga, Madiga, and so on. They themselves is also even though they are the cause. Okay, the cause for the arising of the three round cycles of the suffering, they themselves also vada. They also vada. They are also saṃyojana, like that. Yadi ewa katham ipso katham kama ragadina yewa saṃyojana bhavo ti aha. So it's sati bidi adi. So in the Muladika, they are mentioned what the sati bi anyisan tapajaya bhave, even though there are any other dhamma that serve as the cause for the rising of the three vada, why we take only kamaraga, etc. as a saṃyojana. So in order to explain that one, Muladika Sayadaw said the word led by the sati bi. Anyesandi saṃyojanehi anyesam. So anyesa, in that sentence we see anyesa. Anyesa, we don't know what is. So that therefore Anudika Sayadaw provide here saṃyojanehi anyesa, any other dhamma apart from the saṃyojana. Any dhamma other than the saṃyojana. Any dhamma also here enumerated. Kilesa bi sankharadina. Kilesa, so any other kilesa. So there are some saṃyojana, some kilesa which cannot be called saṃyojana. Okay. So these kilesas, and also abhisankhara is a karma. Okay, karma that belong to the karma vajara karma or rupa vajara or arupa vajara. they are also abhisankhara. Like as we say, Punyavi Sankhara, Abunyavi Sankhara, Ananyavi Sankhara, Abhisankhara. So they are volitional actions. And with the word in Nisa, we can take it that way. So Dabajaya Bhawe di Tesam Tarivadu de. So Dabajaya Bhawe di Tesam Kilesa Kama Vibaga Wadanam Ta Ronau Rivadu di Wada. The three Kilesa Wada Kama Wada Vibaga Wada. Pajaya Bhawe is a Pajaya Bhawe, no explanation. That's the cause of these three rounds of suffering. Orambagi Yodambagiya Bhawe na Sangita Brechena Orambagi Yodambagiya Sangita Brechena is limited. Okay, Sanghita is a Brechena. Collected. Sanghita we may not know what is the meaning, Sanghita. So it Anudika explained that Sanghita means a Brechena. So they make a limitation. So these 5 belong to Orambhagiya, another 5 belong to Odambhagiya. In this way, they try to make a limitation. So Sanghita refer to that one. Tehi kamaragadihi visesa pajaya buddhehi. So Tehi kamaragadihi visesa pajaya buddhehi. Kama bhawadina kamupapatti bhavadi nephadanepi niyamodi kadawa aha dandan hoditi. Okay, over there in the Muladika they are mentioned dandan hodi where it is. No, dandan. So that line there you can see Dandam Bhava Nepataka Kamaniyamo Bhavaniyamo Bhavaniyamoja Hodi. So the way that what is the meaning? In order to this what is said, this what is said, having made what? Kama Bhavadinam Kamupapatti Bhavadi Nephadanepi Niyamo. So Kama Bhava we can divide into 2. Kama Bhava and Kama Upapatti Bhava. Kama Bhavadinam Kama Upapatti Bhavadi Kamupapatti Bhavadi. So if we do Kama Vajara Kama, okay, then we will be born. So it means with the saṃyojana, driven by the saṃyojana, or time with the saṃyojana, kamaraga saṃyojana, and so on. So it produce or it accomplish kama upapatti bhava. Okay. So also if we do rupa kama bhava, and then what the rupa upapatti bhava. So that is such a definite karma and definite result. So in order to show that, so Muladika say, Danda, etc. Tena saṃyojananam bhawe yathavodha niyamana kamupapatti bhavanam bhavam dasidava dada bhawe dan abhawe abhavam dasindo najati adimaha. The one naja etc. is said in the Muladika in order to show Tadabhavi Abhavam. So if they are no, so big Tadabhavi dan Abhavi. If there is a no saṃyojana, okay, then there will be no Kama Bhava, no Kama, and also no Kama Bhava. Okay, no Kama Bhava, no Kama. No Kama Upapatti Bhava. Okay, Kama and result. Okay. So in order to show that one, without saṃyojana, this Kama and Bhava cannot happen like that. So then because of the saṃyojan, tina saṃyojananam bhave, only when saṃyojanas arises, saṃyojana have been, yathaoda niyamana kamupapati bhavanam bhavan dasitawa, have been shown because of the saṃyojana, kamma bhava and upapati bhava have been like that. Then without saṃyojana, these kamma bhava, upapati bhava does not have been, do not have been. In order to show that in the Muladika, they are mentioned Najati Adima, Naja, etc. Bandhana Asiri Bhava Karana. So this word is a very new word. Asiri Bhava. Siri. Siri is a Sa Ira. Yes. Sa is a Saka. So according to one's desire, maybe if I wish, if something happen as I wish, that they go Siri. Okay. So if they do not happen as I wish, it is called Asiri. Asiri Bhava Karana. So if we are tired, so even though we want to go, we cannot go. Even though we want to move, we cannot move. Okay, that they call Asiri Bhava Karana. So state of being what no mastery, no mastery, no control over oneself. Andu bandhana dayoviya. Andu is also Sankalika in the same. Bandhana means a time. If we are locked with the fetters, maybe on the handcuff or whatever. So if the prisoners are arrested, they use do hands to put together and then use handcuff or something like that. So it is like that. Bandhana is like this. If we are dying, we cannot move as we wish. So as if we are dying with the handcuff, etc. Kanda Garanam. Kanda Garana means what? Kanda Garanam Kanda. So Kanda Garana here means Avachena Da Garanam. Avachena Da Garanam. So it became uncutable. So Avachinada being uncutable. So cut, something to be cut. But here, if we are tied, we cannot cut. So to make it something uncutable, I make a new word, uncutable. That they go Kanta Garana. Chekalaga here is a new word. That's why here Anudika Sayadaw provide the explanation. Pada Pomchana, wiping, so to wipe out the dust from the from our feet, from the feet. Pada Pomchana. It is a rack, okay, rack, foot rack. Raju, Pada Bonjana, Raju Mandala. Mandala is a sage or round. So made of the rope, a round rack, made of a rope. Okay, that they go for the purpose of wiping any dust from our feet. That they go Jekalaka. Maybe we can simply. Yes.
So the word Avachenata has a negative meaning, you know?
Yeah, Avachenata. Yeah, negative meaning.
So it's not, and then the Vachenata, you know?
So when I read that word, I find Avacena is I found two definition. Let me see there again. Avacena.
Yeah, so it's the awa or o. So we can have the okchain that means to cut off. So our change the these and should have the same meaning, right?
Yeah. Avijjana. Avijjana, we can see. Na avijjana. So like that. It is explained that na avijjana. And then
Na avijjana.
yeah, na avijjana. Avijjana, na avijjana. So for example, here mentioned avijjana desa, the region, uninterrupted region. So uninterrupted, the region which is not interrupted is connected. So maybe one quarter to another quarter connected. So one place to another place connected. Avijjana desa also we found. Avijjana.
Oh, avijjana, that is a, wa, and e. So here it's a, wa, a. It is a, wa, a, we. So
we also another. I found another place. We in China. That is a positive, not negative sense.
No. So, I mean here the explanation that the word gandhakarana is avijjana or avijjana.
No eat. Sorry. Yeah. Avijjana.
Yeah. So it's a. An AVA, right? So it's not
AVA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Avijjana. So here, yeah, this word is awa plus chidi plus da surface.
Yes.
That is demarcated. Something that has been demarcated. Passive, right? Limited. Gandha Garana. Yeah, that also meaning also okay. Because if we make a knot, so it is demarcated. So that maybe one as the Saṅgaṇīpāḷi. Okay, Saṅgaṇīpāḷi is like a chain. So in the change, one change, another change, there is a limit, even though they are connected. But avijjana, da paincha at the state of being state of being demarcated. To make a state of being demarcated or limited. So Gandha Grana is that meaning. Avijjana, yeah, you are right. No avijjana. Avijjana is uncatable. Avijjana is limit, demarcated. So it is okay that the meaning avijjana dakaranam.
Yes.
State of making a limitation, making a limit, making a demarcation. Chakalaka is like a rack, round rack, made of the rope for the purpose of the wiping the feet. Na chori dabandi panya jakuna. So this is interesting. Panya jakuna with the wisdom eye. Pachura janasa. Pachura here means many people. Pachura many. So for many people. Pasidon to see asakuni yada because it is unable to see with the wisdom eye for many people. Yatha Voda Visesasa. Or the significant, or to the significant that has been said, or as has been said. Sadhiyadam means what they do be to be believed. Okay, what they do be trusted. What they do trust. Sadhiyadam. Aha. So Najori Dava means so without complaint, believes out of faith, accept. Because it cannot be seen with it for many people with a wisdom eye. So it is unable to see such a significance. So for many people. So that's why out of faith through the Buddha, we have to not jodi dava. We should not complain. So Dividoi Atho Goji, that is extra information. We have three kinds of siddha, or three kinds of meaning. Dividoi Atho, three kinds of meaning. So Goji Bajaka Sayadaw. So Bajaka means with our, because before our eye, we see with by ourselves. So that at that time there's no dispute. So because we see with our by us, by ourselves. Yo rupadi dhamanam pajata vedaniyo anedisita bhakaro. If we practice meditation, or if we attain the mega, become a noble person, then the real nature of the rupa, nama and rupa. So we can see with we can experience by ourselves. Bhajada vedaniyo. It is a anedisita bhakaro. So there is no case to be indicated. Okay, so because of the teaching of the others, no need for them, because they see by themselves with they experience the bhajada vedaniyo, that they go bhajaka seda meaning bhajaka seda. So directly we see directly, we experience directly. Koji anumana sayadaw. Another meaning is anumana sayadaw. It is accomplished with the inference, through the inference. So through the inference, yeah, we don't see directly, but because of this karana numana, phalanumana, we have a two kinds of anumana. Phalanumana, by seeing the fruit, the result, we can guess, we can understand the cause. And also by seeing the cause, we see the result. So that is, and that way of understanding the meaning is called anumana sayadaw. So the accomplishment through the inference. Yo gadadi suja padadi suja pasaydena. Gadadi su, gada means a pot, pada means a cloth, pieces of cloth. So that is a concept. Okay, gada, pada, etc. So man, human, man, monk, and so on, they are concept. On the concept also, pasaydena, bhajaya yada bhavena, pasayda also, pasayda is applied or accomplished, applied, okay, also say. Bhajaya yada bhavena, bhajaya ayada. So because ayada means connected with the cause. Okay, connected with the cause. Kada pada sadhadina, the what? Kada, the what pada. So we see a kind of material and then we call that a pot. Okay, and also the sound. So we see the pot, that is, and also that is concept and panyati. And also we make a sound. Kada sada, pada sada. Okay, so So all these things, anicca dadi akaro. Okay. So sound is impermanent. So the concept also impermanent. And also the concept is impermanent. So also the sound is impermanent. In this way, so cause and effect. So in this way, we come to understand through the inference. Okay, that sort of understanding the meaning through the inference called anumana saida. So Goji Ogapana Saido, for certain people, it is the meaning is accomplished through the Ogapana Sada. Okay, through the faith. Through the faith. Ogapana Sada. Your Bajura Janasa for many people. Ajandam Adaito. Ajandam Adaito. Ajanda Madaito. Ajanda Adaito. They cannot. So for many people, they cannot see by themselves. Sada Visayo. So like the object of the how to say Visaya, the domain. So it remains in the domain of the faith. Okay, like a Saga and Nibbana or Paraloka. So another existence we don't know, we have never seen. And also heaven, a celestial abode, Rupa, Arupa. Also Nibbana we have never seen, but out of faith, okay, out of faith. So we believe that meaning is accomplished. So that is called Ogapana Siddha. So there are three kinds of Siddha. Sometimes we call Siddhi also, we call Siddha or Siddhi the same. So Pajaga Anumana Ogapana Siddha. Tata Amande Yasa Satu no Wajana Pajaga Siddhi Anumana Siddhi Ja Ate Na Visanwadeti Avibrida Pawadiya happening Avibrida. Avibrida means a changing. Avibrida, no changing. Truly happening. Na Visanwadeti. So the Buddha's word never mislead us. Okay, never mislead us in terms of the meaning. Pajaga Siddhi, Anumana Siddhi. Yeah. So when the meaning is Pajaga Siddha or Anumana Siddha, so that never betray us or never mislead us, because Avibrida Bhavatiya. So it happens truly as they really are. That's our journey now, or the Buddha. By me, through the words of the Buddha, Sadhiyatha Siddhi. Okay, so trustworthy person. Okay, so like a Visakha. The Visakha in the Vinaya we have some Aniyata rules. They do Aniyata rules. So Sadhya Vajasa. Because the person who report is a trustworthy person. So if that person accuse a monk with a certain offense, then other than even though that person don't admit, okay, we cannot say he is pure. So neither pure nor not pure, like that we have to say, because out of the respect to the trustworthy person. So even though it is a no Bajaka Seda and no Mana Seda, because the person who speaks is a trustworthy, Sadhiyatha Sedi. So the meaning become accepted, accomplished. That is called Sadhiyatha Sedi or Sada or Okapana Seda or like that we can say. Tatharu Boja Bhagavati. Okay. So the Buddha also have a such a nature, trustworthy nature. Dhammanan Sabhava Biyala Na Jori Dabandi Odan. Therefore Muladika said this word. Should not make any complaint. Isa Nayo Idobri Subi Iwaru Besu. So the same method can be applied on a later later in similar context. Okay, so that is about the saṃyojana. So saṃyojana for the mātikā we finished today. Thank you so much for listening. So Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitadu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitadu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitadu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Okay. Take
Good
care.
night, Sayadaw.
Good night.
Yeah, see you.